Hello everyone. Today we'll be finding the lowest common multiples of large numbers. In my previous class I taught us that we cannot use the method we use in finding the lowest common multiple for the previous lesson to find the common multiples for large numbers, the lowest common multiple for large numbers. So today I'll be teaching us using the division method, which we can use to find the lowest common multiples of large numbers. So I want you to follow me carefully. It's not a complex method, it's very simple. So we'll start straight using an example. So if, for example, we have find the lowest common multiple, that's LCM, of, let's say, 7 and 14. All you need to do is to just draw your division table. Okay, we have 7 here and we have 14 here. What do we do here? You look for what is the lowest number that 7 can be divided by without a remainder, and the lowest number 14 can be divided by without a remainder, and then you carry it out sequentially. So for example, what can divide 7 without a remainder? There is no number, it can only be 7 and nothing more. And what can divide 2? Is there any number that can divide 14 without a remainder? That number is 2. So 2 divided by 7 cannot go, so you bring the 7 down. It's not divisible without a remainder, so you bring the 7 down. 14 divided by 2 will give you 7, remainder 0. Okay? Now, you rule and look for what is the lowest number that can divide these two numbers without a remainder again. So you have no other number but 7. 7 divided by 7 is 1. 7 divided by 7 is 1 without a remainder. So what you do next is you multiply these numbers upward. So you have 7 times 2, which will give you a total of 14. So the LCM of 7 and 14 is equal to 14. Number 2. If we say find the LCM of 500 and 200. How do you find the LCM? You quickly draw the table as we did in the initial question. You have 500, we have 200, and then we begin to divide. Okay? So what can go into, what's the lowest number that can go into these two numbers without, we have 2 here. 500 divided by 2 will give you 250. 200 divided by 2 will give you 100. What can go again? 2 can still go. Okay. 250 divided by 2 is going to give you 125. 100 divided by 2 is going to give you 50. So you draw your line and you continue by 2. 125 divided by 2 is going to have a remainder of 1. So we'll bring down the 125. 50 divided by 2 will give us 25. Then we'll rule a line, and then, sorry, we have to move up here because of space. Okay. So we have 125 and 25. So what is the lowest that can enter, the lowest number that can divide 125 and 5 without a remainder? So we say 5. 5 divided by 125. It will give us 25. Okay. 25 divided by 5 is going to give us 5. Then we'll divide again by 5. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. We divide again by 5. 5 divided by 5 is 1. 1 divided by 5 is a remainder, so we bring the 1 down. Okay, so with this we can now multiply upwards. So we have 5, this 5, times this 5, times this 5, times this 5, this 2, this 2, and this 2. So we have times 2 times 2 times 2. So if we are to do that, 5 times 5 is 25. 25 times 5 is 125. 125 times 2 is 250. 250 times 2 is 500. Okay, then 500 times 2 is 1000. So the lowest common multiple is 1000. I hope we got it right. Thank you.